I mean, 34 million views in 3 years. Come on, we didn't expect that.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Belgian Jasper. If this is your first time in the channel, hit subscribe right now. You've been working on this album since 2019, I think, and finally Warfront is here. And as we're talking, it's getting very close to the release of the album, so you must be pretty excited right now.
Yeah, we are very excited. I mean, it's like 2 days left, so it's very cool.
Yeah. And I had a chance, obviously, to listen to the full album already, and you know, when the listener puts on that record, once they grab it in a few days, okay, there is a very epic building intro, the instrumental of War and Sorrow, but then it's just non-stop epic music with Army of Stones that just burst through the gates. It's this army of stones. It's a statement. It's just, you know, showing like, this is what we do. Take no prisoners. You wanted to make sure that the first song was one that would capture the fans, attention and not let go.
Yeah, I mean, the first song was a song that talks about an army that is living since 1,000 years now in the depths of a mountain, and is getting rebuilt by a force that could be also the music, but it could mean also that after the period of time of COVID, and the pandemic,
exactly,
we are getting back on the scene. So this is the meaning of the song.
Now talk about the fans straight away. I mean, you guys use obviously, the dwarven image, and it's not necessarily limited to the dwarves from the world of Tolkien. However, clear big inspiration. And when you have songs about, for example, the Battle of the Five Armies. Question for you. The Tolkien fans can be a tricky crowd. Do you get a lot of people that go like, hey, you got this detail wrong, or it went like this, or this is how that goes? Do you see a lot of that? Because the Tolkien fans can be very picky about their world.
It's like history, no? I mean, you cannot change any little detail. The story was told like this, and every detail that it has must be respected, no? So I mean, in every song, in every video, there is something to that could be a reason for a complaint or for something, but we didn't find much people complaining. We found more people enjoying our music and videos, so it's okay.
If you listen to the music, if you see the videos, if you look at the work, the thought, the design that goes into everything that you do, there's a lot of passion behind this band. There's a lot of quality behind this band. At the same time, you got your big break making a metal cover of a song coming from a video game, and embracing fully this dwarven image. A lot of people are going to stay on the surface with that and are not going to go past that, oh, this is a bit of a gimmick and it's a fun little, cover parody of some music videos. Is that a challenge for you as an artist? Because, if you actually take the time to listen to it.
You want to know if it's a bless or a curse, no? To have done Diggy Diggy All.
I think it was absolutely a blessing for you guys to see the success of everything.
Yes.
But it must be sometimes challenging for you that people might not go beyond that one song.
To be honest, the thing is that if someone is interested to go beyond that song, is it will go on Spotify and listen to the album, and listen also all the version of the album, the instrumental. I mean, there is not much. There is no problem in that. To be honest, if someone is interested, we'll find a lot of details, a lot of stuff that didn't expect to find probably. If someone is not interested and want to stay on the surface with Diggy Diggy All and want to enjoy that song, or really love that song and want to come to our shows just for that song, I mean, it's not a problem. I mean, we don't have any problem. The problem for us, I mean, the most annoying thing, let's say like this, is when people think that we are like, a joke band, no? I mean,
Right.
because
exactly.
we didn't get let's say the shape of the dwarven metal band for Diggy Diggy All. I mean,
sure.
on purpose. It was since 2017, when was released the previous album Stone Hymn, that we were talking about the dwarves. We decided to make the costumes like real dwarves. I mean, so we just improved with Wintersaga. We just improved the quality of costume, the details of the image, of the band image. But to be honest, it was already there, the idea of being the dwarves of Erebor, no, at the beginning, because the previous album, I mean, the album before Wintersaga was called Stone Hymn, and it has as a first single To Erebor, no? So I mean, the idea was there, no? And we wanted to make this cover because a lot of people, I mean, identified our band as the dwarves, no? So they started to sing Diggy Diggy All during the gigs, no? Or I mean, in the crowd, it was starting by itself, no? Randomly. So we say, you know what? We should do this cover. I mean, 34 million views in 3 years. Come on, we didn't expect that.
Sure.
But it was a move that our managers choose for us, because he said, you know what? I mean, we choose this song as a cover for the Japanese market. As you know, there is always one song more in the Japanese market, not in the Japanese version of the albums. And we say, you know what? We do this cover, okay. But when the manager, Maurizio Iacono, listened to the album, he said, hey guys, this song works because my children, you know, always ask for it, and they are always dancing and singing, you know. So if it works for the children, it means that it really works for the music business. It will be your icebreaker, no, for the music business. We were not 100% convinced, no, of this. You know, we were scared to be, you know, start your journey on Napalm Records with a cover, and I don't know. It, in our opinion, was not the best. No, I mean, not the perfect idea, but I mean, watching the result, it was the best move that we could do for our career. So fantastic.
And Maurizio, as always, is right. So let's go back to the passion about, you know, this music and this world. For you as an artist, what's cooler, seeing that you have a new album ready, or the way that those singles came to life in those cinematic videos? I know that when you're recording those videos, there's a lot of green screen happening, but the result was pretty spectacular.
Yes, the result is spectacular. They were made. I mean, if I think that we recorded 5 days in a big blue room, I can't believe that in the video I actually see those battles, those
Yeah.
monsters, those everything, was fantastic and uh, cinematic at the best, the best of the best. And it's also the same team that used to do videos for Sabbath on, bands of this level. So we totally expected a fantastic result. Uh, we are proud of our result, and I think that the most exciting thing is that this album it's different from the previous albums because it's not a party album.
Hmm.
It was composed, it was made in a period of time, I mean, during pandemic. So we had to learn how to express ourselves via internet, via remote, and not by person. So it was different from the other recordings. It's darker, it has more punchiness, it's different from the other recordings. And for this, it's a gamble, no, with ourselves. We are not under the shadow of we are not under the shadow of Diggy all anymore.
No.
So seeing the result, I mean the numbers that we are reaching now with these songs, I can say that it will be a fantastic result for the band.
This feels like an album with a lot more depth for Wind Rose, and I think maybe one of the best examples of that is "I Am the Mountain," the epic. Maybe not officially the closer of the album, but sort of the closer of the album.
Sure.
I think that song must have felt particularly good when it all came together because that is taking the band to a whole new level.
I mean, at least my favorite. I mean, the song that talked more about me because it's a song that cost me a lot of nights, to write the lyrics and to set everything up, for the vocal lines. It's a very complex song because of the length, obviously, and because of I like to have a structure, for the song that I used to do, for the vocals that I used to do. I don't like when there are songs with random parts, no. So I
Right.
always do a structure, to follow. And I Am the Mountain is obviously a very hard song even to work with because it's talking about a problem that nowadays is very common, and it's depression that touched me directly, and touched also people that is next to me, relatives. And living this experience and this illness, in the first row, I mean, it's hard. It's hard, and the message of this song, as long as he's a man that used to walk through a land of snow, a land of frozen life, where everything is that, and used to see this mountain far ahead, and he wants to reach the mountain. Yes, sometimes he wants just to stop and rest a bit, because he cannot carry anymore the struggle. But he continues to go ahead and climb the mountain until he arrives at the top, and watching in the front and the back, he can see the past and the future. So he realized that the fire that is still in the mountain is actually the fire that is inside him. So it's a shout out to all the people that have this kind of problems. I mean, it's not important if you are working in a shop or if you are an artist or if you are an artisan, you know. I mean, you can have this problem and there is nothing to be ashamed, and obviously you're not alone. So it's a very difficult thing to understand, but it's even what you need uh, to get through this, you know. So
Yeah.
it's a song that I wanted to. I mean, probably most of the people will just watch it, you know, and they will say, an epic song. No, I mean,
Yeah.
because obviously is it has the a camouflage, you know, of an epic song. But if you read through the lines, you know,
If you dig
you
a
can
little
actually,
deeper.
yeah, you can actually see the, you know, the reference, no, of this kind of problems.
Francesco, I wish I could spend hours talking to you about the ins and outs and the meaning behind all the songs. And I want to thank you for sharing your personal story that inspired, you know, some of the music. I wish you just all the best with the release in just a few days. And I know it's a more serious record, but it's going to be a party too. And I want to thank you for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for this opportunity. I think that this is the album of our career, so we are really excited to see what will be the result.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
So see you next time, maybe on the road. I mean, if we play next year, why not?
Hey, man, you guys come to Canada or I'll come to Europe. We'll work it out.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.